Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. Welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri. So today in the video we are going to talk about listening skills. Now, listening is that one important aspect. Of course, we need to focus on the remaining aspects as well, but listening is also something that we need to focus on. Now, you could be thinking that why should we focus on listening? I mean, listening is such a basic thing. Of course, we listen to people. That's what you must be thinking. But let me just tell you, we human beings, we are designed in such a way that in a conversation, we really do not tend to listen to other person. We are always busy creating responses in our head. We just don't want to listen to what the other person is saying, because we just want to come out with the best answers possible, because we want to prove that we are the best, right? That's how we human beings are designed, but we really cannot do anything about it. But you can change it. You can actually concentrate on your listening skills and you can improve it. Trust me when I say it. I used to be not a good listener earlier, but now I think I am a good listener. I listen to what people say. But earlier I used to not listen to what people say because I am busy creating some nice responses in my head, because I want to prove that I'm the best, right? But as soon as I have realized the importance of listening when it comes to fluency in English, I have actually focused on listening skills, and I guess I'm a good listener, right? So in this video, I am going to tell you a few things which can actually help you to listen to what the other person is saying, all right? And how can you improve your listening skills? Now, listening, you watch a lot of English content every single day, right? I know many of you do. See, when you watch a lot of English content, you are not only watching at that point of time, you are also listening to what the other person is saying, right? Now, ask yourself a question. Are you really listening to what the other person is saying? Or you are just watching it and you are thinking about something that you want to in your head? I mean, are you really listening to me right now? I am asking you this question. Are you really listening to me? Or you are just thinking that you're listening? Is there anything going on in your head right now? I'm asking you. Tell me. If no, that's good. You are listening to me. That's really good. So that's what you need to do. Whenever you're watching something, this applies to watching as well. If you're watching something, you are also listening at the same point of time. When you listen with 100% concentration. Do not let anything come to your mind. And it is obvious that something or the other enters into our brain every time. But you can just practice that with time, all right? And same applies with podcasts. Now, if you really want to improve your listening skills, I would just say make a habit of listening to a lot of podcasts. Now, I would like to tell you my experience with this. I used to hate listening to podcasts because, of course, in the initial days of adapting to any kind of new habit, it is going to distract you. It is not going to be interesting, but we are here to take up few nice challenges for ourselves, right? We need to take up challenges and we have to prove ourselves, and we have to build those impossible things as habits, is something that I always believe in. Now, I always love to try something challenging. So when I heard that podcasts really help to improve your listening skills, now I did not know what kind of podcast to listen to. So there are a couple of YouTube channels in which they create content on YouTube. At the same time, they have podcast channel too on apps like Spotify, Amazon, etc. So I have started to listening to them a lot. If I have to tell you about myself, whenever I travel to college, I have a lot of time in my hands. So what I generally do is, instead of listening to songs, of course I addressed that listening to English songs is also going to be helpful, but not as much as podcasts are going to help you. So if I'm listening to two podcasts, after those 2 podcasts, I'm going to listen to one English song. And after that one English song, again, I'm going to shift my interest to listening to 2 podcasts. So that's how I follow a pattern, right? I mean, if you want to, you also, even you can follow this pattern, right? So listening to podcasts, of course, it is going to be difficult in the initial days, but you just have to stick with it for like few days, and after that you are going to fall in love with it, I'm telling you. And in the initial days of me listening to podcast, even to listen to a podcast which is of like 15 minutes, I would just feel that it's like 15 hours. But now I'm able to complete podcasts which are of 1 hour very easily. I don't even feel like 1 hour has passed. I mean, that's how I am right now. I developed that interest towards listening to a lot of podcasts. Trust me, podcasts are really going to help you, because when you listen to them, your complete concentration is on listening. When you're watching something, your concentration, I mean, you might get distracted by the clothes they wear. Like, let's say you are watching an interview. Of course, you're listening to the interview, but you're watching it at the same time, right? When you're watching it, you might get distracted by the clothes the celebrities wear, right? That there's a possibility of that. But when you listen to these audios, people speaking, you don't have any distractions, right? You are just listening. You're just listening. Just close your eyes and try to listen to a podcast. They're really going to help you. Trust me when I say this. I have tried it and I have seen great results for myself. See, I always like to suggest something to all of you guys which are really helpful to me, which has helped me a lot. I always like to share those things with you guys. Okay, and of course, as soon as I upload this video, you guys are going to ask me which podcast to listen to. So I have decided to address 3 podcasts that I always prefer to listen to, and if possible, I'm also going to leave the link of these 3 podcasts in the description below, so that you can check it out and start your listening journey now. Okay, now the first podcast I listen to is Beer Biceps. I know many of you know who's Beer Biceps, right? So I listen to Beer Biceps podcast on Spotify, and the other one is Raj Shamani. He's also a YouTuber, and he has a podcast channel on Spotify. So, and the next one is Mahabharatam. I love listening to Mahabharatam, not only to improve my English, but Mahabharatam is an epic. I don't even have to tell you that it's an epic. You can learn a lot of things from Mahabharatam. So I'm just going to leave links of these 3 podcasts in the description below. So as soon as you complete watching this video, you are going to start listening to podcasts. Okay, you are going to start it because it is going to help you a lot, right? So from now, you have to concentrate on your listening. You cannot throw listening aside, because that is also a very important aspect when it comes to speaking in English, right? Because you learn pronunciations by listening to the other person. Now, how did I learn my pronunciation? How am I able to speak some nice words here and there? That's because I've listened to people who spoke them, and that's when I kind of grabbed them and I have implemented them into my fluency, my speaking style. That's how I am able to speak, and that's what is going to happen with me. So whatever happened has happened. At least from now, try to focus on listening. Did you guys listen to whatever I said in this video? If you did, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, from now you have to start listening. You have to indulge yourself into this habit of listening. See, listening is as important as speaking. Okay, listening is also very important. Okay, from now you are going to concentrate. Okay, so that is it for the video, guys. Please do let me know in the comment section how did you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing and give it a like if you liked it, and share it with your friends. I will see you guys very soon. Till then, you take care. Bye.